showing some love for all the snow that we have gotten. And I have two young ladies with us here who are showing some love as well in different ways. They're from CVOA, and Bonnie and Jenette join us here this morning, and in full costume as always. Always festive. Welcome to the both of you. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah. Thanks for being here. And of course, you're always up to something fun, you know, for a good time. You know, these are the ladies that you want to call right here. Let's talk first about this program that you're putting together. This is something new, and we're going to talk about that and showing some love for the lifties. Tell us about it.
Well, tell Bonnie how this came about.
Okay, so can we give a shout out to someone?
You can give a shout out to whoever you want.
A good friend, Donna Donnelly, mentioned that she and her husband often like to come over and drop off cookies for the lifties to show their appreciation. And so, you know, Jenette, she heard that and thought, wow, we could take that a step further.
On Christmas Day, when Mike and Donna skied, and she dropped off bags of chocolate chip, fabulous chocolate chip cookies, I should say, to all the lifties. And Bonnie and I got on the chair and started talking about that and came up with this idea to show some love on Valentine's Day, this coming Friday. CVOA really just embraced this. We have 41 members so far that have contributed toward this Show Some Love luncheon that we're going to do on Friday in the lifties room. And Eric, we met with Eric, and he said the lifties are all out of the room by 7:30, and so around 8 o'clock we're going to move in and set up tables with all of this food. And we said, okay, well, we shouldn't be selfish. We should invite anybody that wants to contribute. You don't need to be a CVOA member to do this. And we have so far gotten cash donations totaling $280.
Nice.
Which we're going to use to fill in when we get to Thursday. Bonnie, what are some of the things on the list?
Oh my goodness, we've got tons of soups, chowders, chilies, pulled pork, sandwich fixings, sides, chips, chocolate, you name it. Everything that makes Valentine's Day yummy.
So when I told Eric yesterday about all the food and all the support for this event, he said, Jenette, you're going to put all my guys to sleep. I said, well, that's your problem. And so one of our members is going to deep fry 2 turkeys and pull them all apart. So we'll have turkey. And with all of the cash donations, Bonnie's going to shop at Fodder's and pick up all of the roast beef and ham, and we're going to buy all kinds of rolls. We're going to provide all of the to-go containers for soup. He was explaining that lots of times they just run in and run out and eat on the fly. So we've provided all the cutlery and to-go soup containers, but if they have time to sit in there and have lunch, and we're going to have some of our CVOA members that will come in and rotate in and out to keep the table looking fresh and make sure the crock pots are full. And this is an all-day thing. It'll go on probably from around 9 o'clock through the end of the day. And
I just have to ask, you know, because I've been to CVOA events, and the food's always very good. Now, are there any people that you didn't invite because maybe their food isn't up to snuff?
That's a good question. I just wanted to emphasize that. That I didn't invite?
Yeah, is there any, you know, I love that casserole, but it's always left over at the end. We don't need anything else.
Well, first of all, we're providing lunch or all day food for 75 employees. That's very important to note, because what's included here is lifties, mechanics, maintenance workers, our bus drivers, groomers, snowmakers, all the people that work in the parking lot.
So everyone.
Well,
everyone that's working hard.
75 people that all work outside to provide this fun experience for us every day, that they don't really get to see us because we're all masked up, and we don't really get to see them. But we just wanted to let them know that you know, we appreciate what they do.
Yeah, they do. They stand out there in the cold. They get us up the hill, and they do it with a smile.
They
Yes,
certainly
they do.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to, I think you're going to put our information on, see? There's
There
our-
it
For a
is.
good time, call.
Well, we wanted to, and like I said, if there's anybody out there that, you know, wants to contribute in any way, and also if you don't want to cook or you're not going to be here to cook, you can make a cash donation, and we're going to do a follow-up, you know, a thank you email to all the people that have contributed to this, and we'll also put it in our newsletter. And but there's all kinds of things. We're gonna buy beverages, so everybody will have a drink. We're gonna have chips, and we're gonna have, you know, we need to buy the rolls and the containers, and we have lots of good desserts. We have gluten-free cupcakes. We have vegetarian soups. We have salad. So I think we've covered all the bases. And
To me, like you've really had some attention to detail here, as you normally do.
we've got meatballs, mac and cheese.
Stop it! You're making me hungry.
Sriracha hot dogs. We've just got, it's amazing.
And if you don't cook well, just give money.
Yeah, you can give cash. We've got individual bags of party mix, and I mean, it's going to be great. If we're going to do it, we want to make it the very best that it can be. We really want to show some love to
You think this will be an annual event?
Well, you know, one of our members has already suggested that we do it twice this year. So we said, well, Marty and I are doing the first one. You do the second one.
Right.
Well, I think maybe we're going to wait and maybe try to make it an annual event. We'll see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Give some other people a chance to organize.
Yeah, right. Oh, and speaking of showing some love, we have a bag for you and a bag for Andy.
Is it ticking?
No.
Just a
Awesome.
bag of treats.
Oh, well,
Show
that's
some
very
love.
Thank you very
That's
much.
right.
Well, we love your enthusiasm, and yeah, it's great to show some love to those people that work very hard. Some travel great distances to
I know
come
they
here
do.
every morning,
Yes.
and they're in a hurry, and
Yeah.
they probably don't always eat right.
Well, you know, and it's all homemade.
Yeah.
I mean, beef stew and you know, it's all homemade that we're all making, and
Yeah.
I think that in itself is a real treat.
Absolutely.
So we just want to make sure that it, you know, we have plenty of food and everybody's well fed, and it'll go on for the whole day.
And we'll give those
So-
email addresses one more time so that you can email. And Bonnie, you have an AOL.
I do.
I
A
love
dinosaur.
it. I love it. That's a retro one. It's easy to remember, right?
You got it.
Perfect.
Thank you to you and to Nadine for always giving us an opportunity to come on and talk about our events.
Oh, well, we love to have you. Thank you
you
very
so
much to the
much.
both
Thank
of you.
you.
We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
taking
We'll
the
see you
initiative
next
here.
Friday.
You bet you
Down the
will.
hall.
Thank you so much.